Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. We have 2 weeks until Christmas. Oh my gosh. Less than 2 weeks. 13 days until Christmas. It's happening. I love Christmas, but I'm not ready. Not ready this year. But in other news, I did get a very special shipment in the mail today. I got my December Boxycharm Luxe box. So I wanted to jump into this and share it with you, and then also compare it to the previous Boxy Luxe box from September, and then do a little recap of my Boxycharm from November. Also, before we get started, I do have a Christmas giveaway going on right now. I just started the giveaway yesterday. I'll link it above, so make sure to check that out. I'm giving away some fun makeup and some skincare, and I would love to give it to one of you guys. The giveaway ends on Christmas Day, so it'll be a nice Christmas present. But let's jump into this Boxycharm. So this box, compared to the last Boxy Luxe box, is, I think, a little bit smaller, like, looking at it from the top, but it's really deep. So I'd say it's probably a similar size. And then opening it up, it is definitely packed full to the top. Got it here. So we have the big Boxycharm information in here, which the theme for this month is "'Tis the Season." Oh, clever, I just saw that. "'Tis the season." It's like a tropical Christmas thing. Kind of cute, but the rest of it, it's gonna tell us all the information on the box, so we don't wanna see that quite yet. The first thing right on top of the box is something that I got to kind of choose for my box. So I had the option about a month and a half ago to choose either a straightener or a palette, and I already knew I was getting a palette in the box, and I don't need a ton of palettes, so I decided to go with a little straightener. And this is from PYT, and it's a little tiny straightener. It's a ceramic mini styling tool, and I got it in green, which there was like 4 or 5 different colors you could have gotten it in. It does come in like this nice like felt travel bag, but it's just this little tiny baby straightener. I'm actually really excited to try this, like not just for traveling, but like in real life. Like I feel like if I took small little sections and went in and curled it, I could get some really fun like curls. So I'm definitely excited to give this a shot. It is really nice. I don't think I've ever heard of this brand, PYT, but it is valued quite high. They're saying this mini straightener is $75. That's nuts. I've never seen a mini straightener for $75. Maybe I'm cheap when it comes to my hair things. I don't know. I would never pay $75 for a mini straightener. I will have to try it out and tell you in next month's Boxycharm video. The next thing in the box is this little like clutch. This is, I don't know how I feel about this. It's a little clutch and it says Glam AF. That seems a little young for my taste. But you do get like this charging, like a charger bank. I don't really know why. This is just like my dad would call this Mickey Mouse. Like it's just like, oh, well, yep, it's on there. So this is what the power bank looks like. Why? Why did you have to put Crimes of Beauty on it? Could have just stuck with black. You do get a little power cord, which this does look like it will plug into my phone. Psych, no it won't. Oh, what does this even charge? Oh, it says it's a dual charger connector. Let's try this with my phone really quick and see if this is a thing. Oh, there's the little charger port. Okay, I guess there's directions here. I should have read it. There's this little fancy thing that pops up. That's the dual charger connector. It says it charges Android and iPhone. And then there's a Type-C adapter in here, as well as a USB output and a USB input, which is what the little cable is for. So this is how you charge it. You can plug it into the side here. I don't know about this thing. I'm gonna plug it in to the wall right now, and we'll try it again before we say goodbye. So that little clutch and charger thing, oh, how much are they saying that's worth? $22. I guess I could believe that. First makeup item. This is from Wander Beauty, and it's the Wondrous Dusk to Dawn blush and highlighter palette. Now, we've gotten a few things from Wander Beauty in the past, and I have liked them. So we've got these 3 shades. They are pretty. You've got Tuscan Sunrise here, which looks like a nice, like, peachy, shimmery color blush. Havana Nights, which is a nice rose color, and then City Lights, which looks like a highlight. The packaging looks a little interesting for a blush and highlight palette. They're like kind of small and rectangular. I don't know, but it looks nice, so I'm excited to give this a try. And this retails for $26, which I feel like is maybe a little bit of a stretch for the size of the pan. Next, this is from Spongeli, I don't know. This is Blossom Bliss Body Wash Infused Buffer. So I already can tell I do not enjoy the scent of this. It's like, it's wrapped in plastic, but I can smell it. It smells like a mix between like something from Bath and Body Works. What's that scent? Sweet pea. It smells like sweet pea and laundry detergent. Interesting. But they are saying this is $20. I would never buy this for $20. I don't even know if I would buy this for like $5. This is supposed to be like a body scrub, like sponge with product in it. So you get it wet, and then you can like wash your body with it, and it's supposed to like exfoliate and clean, and then you're supposed to squeeze all the water out and then store it kind of like in a dry place. So I don't know, maybe this is great. Maybe it's like ultra moisturizing and like wonderful and does great things for your skin, but I'll keep you posted. We got some more skincare. I'm so excited for this. One of my favorite things I got in the Boxy Luxe box last time in September was a moisturizer from Juice Beauty, and I love it. This is from Elemis, and it's the Pro Collagen Marine Cream, Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream. So this is an anti-aging moisturizer, which the one we got from Juice Beauty was as well, or the one I got. I think there was like 2 different ones. This is really small though. This is 1 ounce, and they're saying this is an $89 value. For 1 ounce? I don't think so. Maybe I'm off. But I am excited to give that a shot. I really have enjoyed getting skincare in Boxycharm. Skincare is one of those things I just get like super overwhelmed with. I don't really know where to start. I don't know what to get. There's just so many different things, and so I like getting things in my Boxycharm for a much cheaper price. Give it a try. If I like it, great. If I don't, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, 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 this is an exciting one. This is the Luxe Complete Face Set Brush Set. So this is real fun. This is a $65 value. I did notice when I saw like spoilers for the Boxy Luxe box this month that they showed all of these brushes, which is great. I love Luxe brushes. I have one of these already. This tapered highlight brush is actually one of my favorite brushes ever. So at first I was kind of bummed because I was like, oh, I already have that brush. I wish I got a different one. But then I realized I literally use this brush every day, and I want to use it for different things. I like it for setting my under eyes, but then I also really like it for highlight. So now I have one for both things, I guess. Beyond that, you also get the round top blender brush, which looks an awful lot like another brush I got from Luxe in my last Boxy Luxe box. And then you get the Pro Precision Face Brush. This is interesting. I am interested to try this for like foundation, I guess. And then you also get a slew of eye brushes here in the front. Got like a smudger brush there, a little blending brush, a spoolie, a little like shadow brush, and then you also get this lip brush, which is nice. I do appreciate that the lip brush is covered. So you have the brush on one end and then it can go into like the little cover. So you've got actually like a full length brush to work with, but it's covered. So you could take it with you if you wanted to. And it just keeps it protected, keeps gunk out of everywhere else. So that is really great. I am very excited to get more Luxe brushes. I love my Luxe brushes that I got. I got some last month in my box, and so I will be talking about those soon, but I'm so excited for these. This is the Royal Treatment Primer and Mascara Duo from Lorac. And so on one end you have this blue primer, which is very bright. And then on the other end you have like your black mascara. I haven't tried any Lorac mascaras before. I actually don't know if I've tried any Lorac anything. So I'm excited to give this a try. This retails for $24, which is pretty standard as far as like high-end mascaras go, so And then this I'm super excited for. This is the Tarteist Shimmering Lip Paint. And I got it in the shade Flaming Hot, which I did watch a video from Boxycharm, and they were talking about this lip paint and that Tarte hasn't even released these yet. These are like, they're coming to Boxycharm first, which never really happens. So this is in the shade Flaming Hot. Is an interesting color. It's like this fuchsia kind of color, but I do know that they're like a lip gloss. So I want to put it on right now because I just have a lip liner on. See what this is like. I don't know. It smells like Lucky Charms and Cocoa Pebbles. I think I want cereal. That's like really sheer and not a lot comes off when you put it on. So here's a little swatch here. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, I guess. Kind of a blue reflect. Definitely different. I don't have a lip gloss like this, so that's nice. And this retails for $20, which is kind of like your standard Tarte lip paint price. Last thing out of the box is the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette. And this I am pretty excited about. Or this is the My Holy Grail palette. So this is what the palette looks like on the outside. On the back it says My Holy Grail, or hashtag My Holy Grail. It was so funny the other day, someone was saying like the pound key on your keypad. They're like, oh yeah, so like hashtag, and I'm like, that's a pound key. Anywho, this is the inside of the palette. This is quite warm. I just did an eyeshadow declutter and I got rid of a very warm palette, so I'm kind of glad I did because this is just more warm tones. But it is really pretty. I've never used Violet Voss eyeshadows before. If you have, let me know down below what you think about them. But I'm pretty excited to give this a try. I've heard really good things. So, and this retails for $45, which is expensive. So, add it all up, this is the total value of the box I got. So $386, which is a large value of money for $50. I think there's some good products and I'm excited to try quite a few of these things. A few of these I feel like are very overpriced for like what it actually is, and I feel like in Boxycharm often you kind of come across that idea of like they value something so high but you're like, nah. Unless if brands are just really expensive, which could be a thing. But we got 9 products including the little clutch. So I am interested because the Luxe box from September was 12 products, including a bag. So I want to do a little comparison. So the last Luxe box, which was the first Luxe box, was from September, and that was honestly like so perfect. It was a perfect box. I do not remember the amount that it was worth. I don't remember any of that, but I do have the products here, and there was 12 products if you're including like a sample size dry shampoo and the bag that it came with. So the bag that it came with was this tote, and it just says tote's a charmer. And I actually use this around the house often, or when I'm filming, I'll like stick a bunch of stuff in it and like bring it into the filming room. And I like this bag. I think it's good. I think it's way better than the Glam AF one we got this time. We also got 2 palettes last time, which we got 2 palettes this time. We got the Violet Voss palette and the little Wanderlust palette. But last time we got the Tarte Park Avenue Princess contour palette and the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. Now this was like a really high value. I think it was like $45. This is a fantastic product. I've used this so much since getting this. This I want to say was around like 30 maybe, and I actually really enjoy this palette as well. Definitely different from what we've gotten from Boxycharm in the past, and way different from the Violet Voss palette we got this time. So I'd say those kind of equal out, because the Violet Voss was really expensive, the Wander wasn't as expensive, and those were kind of opposite, you know? The last box contains some of my favorite makeup. Like, we got the Smashbox Photo Focus Priming Water. I love this. I use it literally every day. I got the Hank and Henry like lip something or other matte liquid lipstick in the shade Petal Pusher. This is really nice. We got a Sol de Janeiro like bronzing oil. This is beautiful. It smells wonderful. It looks great on the skin. You can use it on your face. I've used it as like a highlight and like on my eyes, but it looks best on the body. 2 different brush things, or like they count as 2 different products. This one is from Luxe, and so this is the one that I was saying is really similar to one of the ones that's in the pack from this month. This is the Luxe Airbrush Foundation Brush, and this is like their new like Luxe brand. This is really nice. And then we also got a eye trio from Alamar Cosmetics. This was just like the best eye brushes ever. I love these. I use these nearly every day. This was the only thing in the last box that I didn't like. This is the R & Co Death Valley Dry Shampoo. This stuff sucks, and it was like a sample size. This was the skincare like shining star. This is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer. This stuff is fantastic. This was like probably my favorite thing out of that entire box, but everything else was great too. And then we got something that wasn't makeup. Again, it was like this little headband from Vintage Cosmetics. And we got the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten, and this is fantastic. I use this probably like 3 times a week. It's a beautiful blush. It's really subtle. It looks really bright, but it's pretty subtle on the skin. It just adds this beautiful glow. And so, like, literally the last Luxe box was fantastic. It was my ideal box. This one, we got 3 less products. Granted, nothing is travel sized, but I'm just not as excited about this one. I think this is gonna be my last Luxe box. Part of it, I don't need to spend $50 a month on makeup, but also I just don't need that much more makeup. And honestly, like the Boxycharm, the normal Boxycharm is like enough for me to be like really excited about. I don't need the extra Luxe-ness. Now last month's box theme was Gold Digger, and everything is like gold. It was all beautiful. So the first thing, with no surprise, I still have not used, is the Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. And these are in the style Instaglam. And these are beautiful. I actually went to use them and found out that I did not actually have real lash glue. I had individual lash glue, and it said not to use those for regular lashes. But these are beautiful. I've been kind of just waiting to wear them for like a special occasion. I did cut them down. You can see the little ends there, because they were a little bit too big for my eyes. They look really nice, and I want to say these had a pretty good value on them. Like, I want to say they were at least $10, and so I'll wear them eventually, hopefully. The one thing that I wasn't like the biggest fan of from the box last month was the Jaunt Blue Glimmering Star Eyeliner. And this is a black eyeliner, and I believe it's supposed to be gold glitters in this, but it's definitely silver. Like, it's just silver glitter in here. And I just don't really have a use for this. I wanted to use this month. I actually brought this to California because I was like, I'm gonna use this. I wanted to use it like on the lid and like blend it out, and I just never did. I don't know if I will use it. We also got a Luxe brush kit last month as well. This was like a little quad brush set. Love these. These are great. They're all pretty small, but they're just like really nice for detail work, and they're beautiful. They work really great. They're like these shimmering gold handles, just so pretty. Love these so much. And then we got the Cover FX glitter drops in the shade Nova, and these are quite beautiful. I actually wore this on my lid the other day, or lids, both eyes, as just like a really sheer wash of like shimmer and just blended it out. And it did last pretty well. It creased a little bit, but these are literally beautiful. But I just don't know what to wear them for. Like, I don't want to wear it on my face. I don't want to wear it like mixed in with my foundation. And so one of the things that I'm kind of interested to try this with is with body lotion. So it said to like mix it in with your body lotion and just apply it everywhere. And I feel like that would be really pretty. I don't need to be shimmering every day. So I'm waiting for a special occasion, I guess. I don't know. But this was a really great value. I want to say these are worth like $40 or something, which is insane. And then the last thing in the box was the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. And this is really pretty. It's got, I mean, it's a warm tone palette, which we get warm tone palettes all the time in Boxycharm. But this one's a little different. You have like this hot pink that's like really shimmery. You've got like a matte red. It's really pretty. But I will say, every time I've used it, I've come out of it with a very similar look. Just because you really just have like this peachy color as a transition shade. This is a little too light for a transition shade. And then both of the like shimmer colors in here are pretty similar. Very, very warm toned. This cinnamon color, once you put it on the lids, pretty much just looks like a brick red color. Same with the poppy shade. It's just a little bit harder to work with. And then the pink is a little different, but I feel like I don't know. It's a nice palette. I do like it. I just feel like I get a very similar look every time I use it, which I'm okay with. Like, this is my very warm toned red look, I guess. But I loved November's box. December's box, I am very excited to jump into this. Like, I'm not at all saying that like I think this box sucks or anything. I am very excited to try it. I just think September's Luxe box was a little better. But let me know your thoughts down below. Did you get the Luxe box? Are you interested in the Luxe box? Did you get either of them? Did you get the regular December Boxycharm? I'd love to hear your comments down below. I will leave a link to Boxycharm's website down below if you're interested in Boxycharm. I love Boxycharm. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna go with the regular subscription after this because I love the regular subscription. It seems like less stress and like less products. I don't need so many products. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys. Also, let's try this charger bank. I have been charging it this entire time. Let's see if it works. Am I doing something wrong? So far, not a promising review.